Which of these two zealots is going to win the battle? Probably the one that hits first. That's normally how StarCraft 2 works.
All right, Belshire Beach.
Bring your towel. Actually, don't. It's wintertime on Belshire Beach.
Yeah.
It's going to be cold. That's the cheap vacation.
But,
you take your girlfriend on. You're like, oh, we're going to go to the beach, honey, in December.
You should bring your towel as well, though. Because you know what? If you bring your towel, a lot of people will respect you for that, Tasteless.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they will, man.
Made that up, man.
A towel can be used for almost anything.
It can be used to clean up spilled water. It can be used to dry off your body.
A lot of other things, too, man.
And it can be used to lay on the beach, on the map, Belshire Beach, when it's summertime. Right now, it's snowing. I'm laying on a beach with my Sherpa on. All right. In the upper left, the very impressive PvP player. Can he do it in PvP? We'll find out. His ID is... Wait for it. Ah, crap. I forgot to refill my hot water.
Thank you, Tasteless.
Life isn't fair.
No.
Ooh, Killer looked like he got scared for a second there or something. In the bottom right, we have our impressive PvP player as well.
Episode
Odge. Looking for SC2 lessons at Love Soulful. All right, add her on Twitter. Add us on Twitter. I'm Artosis. I'm not. I just did that. He's Artosis. I am Call Me Tasteless.
Okay.
That probe
Crazy
is
guy.
Probe 21 at Twitter. Yeah, no. I don't know, man. I suck right now. I'm not good at casting.
Sorry, man.
I just get up and run out of the studio.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give my little PvP lecture because PvP has changed a lot since we got to see on the GSL.
Yeah,
so if you only watch the GSL, or actually people haven't fully switched over in pro tournaments yet, but the new PvP is what we'll call this little
Neo PvP.
This little statement I'm about to make. The two builds that everyone should be practicing are the Blink Stalker Observer build and Phoenix builds. We don't have Phoenix builds completely mapped out yet. The Blink Stalker Observer build, in fact, isn't completely mapped out, but people have a pretty good idea of how to do it. Those are really the two builds. If you're doing something like a Robo build with no Citadel, no Twilight Council, then you are playing like the matchup isn't like it is, and you should be losing.
Yeah.
Now, it's fun to go Robo builds, yeah. I liked them a lot, but they are actually passe at this point, like just Robo.
Yeah, like 3-gate Robo.
Yeah, Robos can come back into play later on.
And the thing is, is that even really how anybody wants to play the game? You know what I mean? You're both one base. There's so many other ways to play PvP.
No, exactly. So those are the two builds that we should be seeing the most. On a map like this, there are some really cool builds that you can do as well. Like I know I have like a really nifty cannon expand build on a map like this, but it's really those two builds I was just talking about. So we'll see which these guys.
Someone's gonna have to budge.
All right, you have the Watchtower. Now both players going for 3 Stalker Rushes, very smart. To open with a 3 Stalker Rush, it gives you map control, and we're actually going to see a 3 Stalker Rush into 4-gate. Now, a 3 Stalker Rush into 4-gate is actually, on this particular map, going to be good. Very good. In fact, Killer might do the same, because
there's no ramp.
Yeah, the ramp is like a 2 or 3 force field ramp. So a 4-gate here is going to be very, very strong. This is actually Belshire. We haven't seen it like any PvPs on, basically.
Actually, that's true. We haven't seen a single PvP on this map.
That's why I started my other little ramp. But this map is actually like Tal'Darim Altar. We're just going to see 4-gates on this map for the most part. And as you see,
Killer's up to a very good start.
Yeah, he is. He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to get flanked by more Stalkers. Because whoever starts killing Stalkers off, Killer's 2 gates are actually a little bit too late. Even though he's going to have these 5 Stalkers, Oz is going to have a moment where he jumps ahead in units.
And Oz is actually heading probes as well, 24 to 22. It's kind of weird.
Well, there we go, Tasteless. This is pretty intense. Both players with double gas, of course, to make sure that they have enough gas for their Stalkers and before that, you're going to want 5 probes on gas total.
Uh-oh.
6.
Oh,
And
Oz moved in there
trouble.
a little. Yeah, oh, there's too many bruised stalkers. Oh, this is like so bad right now.
Yeah, this
actually can cost you the game.
Yeah, losing that much health is quite terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's just stalkers against stalkers. Oh,
bam, down it goes. So 8 stalkers against 9. And back at home, Oz is actually going for a robo. Will Killer counter with a 4-gate? That is the question. Oz splitting up his units right now to take the watchtowers and see exactly what's happening. And Killer does not look like he wants to move out, man. He's just he's going back to pro production. We don't see any tech, though. Just more stalkers being warped in. And he might just go with this because he does have a proxy pylon already.
He's going to try to make another one, but he's going to be denied. I make the pylon here.
The fact that he just saw 2 sentries in front of his opponent's choke.
Yeah, he should attack.
That tells him, you know what? It's time to attack. You have a slight unit advantage. He's used 200 gas and a couple warp-ins on sentries, which are going to be obviously good for force fields. But
this is good. He's going to chrono boost out an immortal, but is that enough?
That's
I mean, that's
very
a good question.
Smart. If he gets the immortal out, it's going to be great. Killer, though.
Oh, Killer's actually looping around.
Oh, he's teching. Okay. So he's actually scaring his opponent right now. And he's going to tech into a Robo plus Twilight. He wants Blink, and he wants Observers. Now, since this map in particular allows players to open with a 4-gate, the builds I was talking about before, actually, the Phoenix build is going to kind of go away. Like, it's not going to be a build that you really see. You want to go Phoenix like right away, but when you both have this many Stalkers, Phoenixes are not going to get good ever, basically. So I like the build that Killer is doing here. He's going to go ahead and get his Blink and his Observer. And that's going to make him feel good. It's going to make me feel good.
All right, Nexus here. Now, this is actually bigger than it looks when you kill one of those pylons. Right now, he is supply blocked Oz. And he's going to get another pylon here, too. And it's these little things, especially in PvP, that start to make a big difference. You lose those 2 pylons, he could continue to get another wave of stalkers out. And it's scary. Can you blink into the main on this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Absolutely.
All right, there's that little area over there.
And, of course, that's something that we'll probably see him start doing because Oz doesn't have Blink, so you just cannot be as mobile. And that's if Killer doesn't do something like that, that's actually going to be bad. He's actually just scouring the map right now for any proxy pylons, stuff like that. He doesn't want Zealots warping in and running by. But we're definitely going to see some aggression from Killer here.
So see, look how he's bringing the Observer in here. He's going to walk up, guys, blink into the main, kill stuff, blink out.
Now, straight up in a fight, Oz's army actually wins because he has 2 Immortals, he has some Zealots, and a ton of energy on his sentries. But Killer is going to be so much more mobile. So we're going to have to... But there is an Observer out for Oz, so that's actually huge.
Sick. He might go to the front. All right, so
really
what he's trying to do is get him to protect the front of his base.
But if he loses the Observer, I mean, that could just, like, end the game.
Oh,
Look at that. Oz with the Immortal in there, slowing down this little attack. This Immortal doing huge amounts of damage. Does he have too much for Killer? Oh, man, this is actually not going well for Killer. You don't want to...
That's not how you do it. Yeah,
you don't want to
trade everything out.
Yeah, trading health for Zealots is not normally going to be the greatest thing in the whole world. Killer trying to do some more damage here, but look at that. He's taking a lot of damage himself. The Immortals just being worth their weight in gold. And Killer just not... He is not going to take an expand. He's decided, I have to kill you now.
All right, he can get this pylon. That will supply... No, it will not supply block him. Excuse me.
Trying to target down that Immortal as quickly as possible.
There's another Immortal there still, though.
Yeah, that Immortal it is being worth so much right now, and Killer is just going to have to
he's going to lose, yeah.
He's definitely going to, I mean, this is...
See, you know, you have to mass blink into the main. You don't want to, I don't know, I don't even know the proper term, just shift blink in there.
Oh, shift blink?
Yeah, that's what he's doing. See, like that. That's how you want to blink into the main when you do this build.
That's actually completely true.
All right, Killer's going to have to say GG soon.
Yeah, this is not going to work out well. These 2 Immortals are worth so much here.
You know, whenever you have an Immortal in the middle of an arc in your army, it's just so good. And I think Oz going the safer way.
Killer continuing to find a way to be cost efficient here. Oh, and Blink is done for Oz. That's going to make him just completely the winner. In fact, 15 Stalkers against 16, also 2 Immortals out. So that's just, and an expand. So Killer is pretty dead right this second. unless Oz really screws up.
Oh, nice.
Look at that. Beautiful moves right there by Oz.
Oh,
Oz with just the utmost control at the moment. And, well, it's too much for Killer.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Killer.
You can see everything's melting.
Killer is being killed. He's down by 20 supply.
The Killer is now the killee.
Whoa. Whoa.
Thank you.
Wow. That
All
is
right.
quite a statement. All right. So Oz is going to walk up this ramp and kill Killer.
Yep.
He's got that Immortal. Just put that kind of in the front. He's got a Guardian Shield ready as well. He's got Blink. His Stalkers actually have more health on average.
They're also taller and more handsome. Uh-oh. Still got the Observer. And he should probably cancel that. And he does.
But I mean, where's the comeback point? Where,
Yeah, there
what
is
can you do
not
to
one.
come back?
I don't even think he has to micro that much. I think he just like walks in there and wins.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, some of these pros have such Blink Stalker micro. Who knows? Well, actually, kind of I do. It's just not going to happen. Oz right now is just playing so safe. He's like, all right, access cancel, go home. This is textbook awesome play.
Yeah, and a lot of you guys might be saying, why didn't he just go in there and kill him? Well, he probably could have, but...
Oz wants a round of 8, that's why.
Yeah, because he says, well, if you just cancel and are given to the base, I'll just go back home.
When you stop caring and stop giving your absolute utmost, you know what happens? Same thing that happened in ST. You gotta always be trying crazily, and... Well, you got that Immortal, but yeah, that's... The Stalker count for Killer is 1925 for Oz.
Feel bad for Killer. It's kind of painful to watch him scramble around the map.
Yeah, you know, he's just trying to be cost efficient. I mean, it's smart of him to do. You may as well. What if your opponent like splits up his army, you get to kill half of it or something?
Yeah.
Then maybe you can come back. But as is, Oz is just playing so textbook, so smart. And you know, at this point, Killer might want to think about making some Immortals. He does have that robotics, and his Stalker count is never going to catch up to his opponents. It's just not going to happen. As his Oz looks like he has way too many units. Killer has nothing but Stalkers.
Oh, God.
Or
This is going to be
Guardian
painful.
Shields, Force Fields. This is going to be gross.
It's going to be LOL, I have more.
Yeah, you can just blunk him. Just blink on top.
And I like how he does this right as the Nexus is finishing. You know?
Yeah, the ultimate weak point for Killer. And that's it.
All right, great game.
Yep.
Making a Nexus in his opponent's base. GG. GG.
And Oz gets a top 8. Pretty sick. Pretty sick.
Pretty sick, man.
Our first Protoss in the top 8. In a few seasons, actually.
Wow. Oz
comes in,
plays...
shoves him. Oh, that's 2 FXO players up in the top 8, man. That's pretty sick, man.
You know, I feel bad for Killer, you know.
Yeah.
I think he had a good start, but he did not do the blink strategy correctly. And, you know, that's that. And, of course, I think ideally when you're doing the blink strategy, you also want to have another base, too. Because you're going to have less Stalkers.
Yeah, sure. You definitely want the other base. The thing is, this map, I didn't notice in the beginning, but this map is actually a map that Force Fields can't stop 4-gate. So you're going to see both players open 4-gate. Now, it's like a really long map, and they decided not to continue to 4-gate. Whether or not that was exactly the correct decision can be argued a little bit. But they both transitioned into different builds. And
yeah.
At that point, Phoenix builds are now out. Obviously, the Blink upgrade and Immortals are going to come into play big time because both went very Stalker heavy. So Killer tried to go for the kill. His Blinkins weren't really that effective, and Oz was back and forth very well. He defended it very well. He had those Immortals. Despite having less units, the Immortals really were worth their weight. The Sentries helped out a little bit as well. And that was it, man. That was it. Oz played very, very well.
He's
Quite
good.
Impressed. Killer played well too, but Oz outplayed him. Serves going around of 8.
Well done there. All right, well, that does it for today. We had some great games, some of them very educational. I actually like that PvP back there. You can learn a lot from a game like that on a map like that. We don't get to see a lot of PvPs. So So here's our results for today.
Well, TSL Live made it through in first place. An impressive cheese the first game. Just an impressive game in second. Oz in second. His only loss was, in fact, to Alive. Then we had Killer in third and Happy in fourth. And, well, here is tomorrow's games that we will be here to cast for you. Wait, no, that's round of 8. I'm sorry. Never mind. Those we won't be here to cast for you. But MMA against Oz, and then Leenock against Alive. Leenock against Alive. Alive's in trouble, man. Leenock is so good at ZVT. All right, so tomorrow's games that we will be here for. OGS MC against MVP SC. MC against SC. Oh my god, my brain's melting. Puzzle against Ganji. That is going to be a lot of fun. Gumiho. Koka dropped out, so I guess that's just an auto loss right there. And then Jokji against MVP. We get to see MVP ravage that group. Who will get second?
I don't know. I can't wait to see, though. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that will be tomorrow, same time, same place, here at GOMTV.net. Yeah.
I'm excited. All right, so
excuse me.
Check out GOMTV's Twitter at GOMTV and m.gomtv.net. It's our mobile service. It works pretty well. I use it.
Yeah.
When I'm on the road, I
pretty
watch
good.
it. And John,
security, get this man out of here.
And all right, so also check out John on Twitter. He's Junka83, JUNKKA83, and ask him about Yu-Gi-Oh cards. He loves to talk about that. It's a good icebreaker with him. And of course, add me on Twitter. I'm Artosis. He is call me Tasteless. I think we
do it.
I think we're
Support
good.
the TSL team. You can buy shirts at thehandsomernerd.com. The TSL shirts. We have other shirts there as well. I'm sure we crashed the site. But
yeah,
if it's down, just go back later.
Yeah, just go back later. It comes up pretty quick.
Good job today, Artosis.
You too.
It was a fun day. What time is it? We ended it the
10:08?
normal time that we...
Yeah, about 4 hours.
4 hours.
For a
3
day
hours,
like this with
58
that many
minutes.
games.
Yeah.
It's a long time, though.
It is.
Oh my God.
It's actually a lot of casting.
It really is.
Yeah.
Casting's hard.
Hard. All right. That does it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more GSL Codex. Take care.